Warren Buffett has always been known for his calm, wise, and long-term approach to investing. So when he stood up at the Berkshire Hathaway annual shareholder meeting and announced that he plans to retire at the end of the year, the news came as a huge surprise. For decades, Buffett has been the face and soul of the company. His strategies shaped modern investing, and his leadership brought consistent success. This announcement wasn't just about one man stepping down. It was about the end of an era in the financial world. Investors, media outlets, and analysts were all left wondering what the future holds without the steady guidance of one of the greatest investors of all time. About Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett is more than a businessman. He is a living legend in the investment world. Born in 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska, Buffett began showing interest in business and investing at a very young age. At just 11 years old, he bought his first stock. He read countless books on investing and eventually attended Columbia Business School, where he studied under Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing. By the time he was in his early 30s, he was already making headlines for his sharp eye in the stock market. He became known for buying undervalued companies and holding onto them for the long term. Through simple but powerful strategies, he built Berkshire Hathaway into a global giant, with investments in major companies like Coca-Cola, Apple, and American Express. Buffett's philosophy is easy to understand but hard to practice. Invest in businesses you understand, be patient, and think long-term. That wisdom helped millions of investors around the world. His annual shareholder letters have become legendary, mixing financial insight with humor and real-life lessons. The big announcement: Buffett's retirement news. At this year's highly anticipated shareholder meeting, Buffett made an announcement that caught almost everyone off guard. At the age of 94, he said he would be stepping down as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway at the end of the current year. For years, people have speculated about when Buffett might retire. He always avoided giving a clear answer and often joked that he would never stop working. But now, facing the realities of age and the passing of his longtime partner Charlie Munger, he has decided that the time is right to pass the torch. Buffett emphasized that this decision wasn't sudden. He had been preparing for it over many years. He mentioned that the transition would be smooth and that the leadership team at Berkshire was more than ready to carry on the company's mission. Reactions from the investment community. The reaction was immediate and emotional. Shareholders and fans around the world expressed shock and sadness. Many said it felt like losing a mentor or teacher. Buffett has been the guiding voice for generations of investors. Financial markets reacted cautiously. While Berkshire Hathaway shares remained mostly stable, there was a visible sense of nervousness. However, thanks to Buffett's careful planning, there was no panic. He had spent years preparing the company and its leadership for this moment. Analysts praised the structure and stability that Buffett had built into Berkshire, which allowed it to withstand major leadership changes without falling into chaos. Some institutional investors, while saddened, expressed confidence in the company's continuity plan. The successor, who will take the lead now? One of the most important parts of Buffett's announcement was the confirmation of who will take his place. Greg Abel, currently in charge of Berkshire Hathaway's non-insurance businesses, will become the next CEO. Buffett has often spoken highly of Abel in the past, saying that he has the right mindset, skills, and understanding of Berkshire's core values. Abel has worked closely with Buffett for years and has been involved in major decisions. He is seen as calm, steady, and extremely capable. This choice gave shareholders confidence that the company is in safe hands. Greg Abel joined Berkshire Hathaway Energy in 1992 and worked his way up through the ranks. His operational experience and commitment to decentralized management align with the culture Buffett built. Buffett noted that Abel's ability to stay out of the spotlight and focus on performance mirrors his own approach. What happens to Berkshire Hathaway? Now, Buffett's retirement raises a big question. What will happen to Berkshire Hathaway in the future? While no one can fully replace someone like Buffett, the company is not just about one person. Over the years, Berkshire Hathaway has grown into a massive holding company with a wide range of businesses under its umbrella. It owns companies like GEICO Insurance, BNSF Railway, and Dairy Queen, among many others. It also holds large amounts of stock in other big firms. Buffett has carefully built a strong team that believes in his value. The structure and systems in place mean the company can continue to run smoothly even after his retirement. Berkshire's decentralized model allows individual subsidiaries to operate independently while following broad guidelines. This autonomy encourages innovation and accountability. Buffett always said that the strength of Berkshire lies in its managers, many of whom he calls extraordinary people running extraordinary businesses. The loss of Charlie Munger, a double blow. The announcement of Buffett's retirement comes just months after the death of his closest friend and business partner, Charlie Munger. Munger, who was 99, passed away recently. He played a huge role in shaping the culture and strategy of Berkshire Hathaway. While Buffett was the face of the company, Munger was often the deep thinker behind many of the decisions. Their partnership was one of the strongest and most respected in business history. With Munger gone and Buffett stepping down, it truly feels like the end of a chapter. Munger was known for his wit, wisdom, and brutally honest insights. He often encouraged Buffett to think differently and avoid emotional investing. The duo complemented each other perfectly. Buffett brought practicality, and Munger added philosophical depth. Many in the financial world credit Munger for nudging Buffett toward buying great businesses at fair prices, rather than just good businesses at bargain prices. Lessons from Buffett. What we can learn. Even though Buffett is retiring, his lessons remain as valuable as ever. He taught us that investing doesn't have to be complicated. His 3 most important rules are worth repeating. Invest in businesses you understand, be patient, and ignore the noise of the market. Buffett also believed in living below your means and being honest in business. He focused on long-term value instead of short-term gains. These lessons will continue to guide investors even after he steps away. He often reminded people that emotions are the enemy of successful investing. Impact on the investment world. Buffett's retirement will be felt far beyond the walls of Berkshire Hathaway. For decades, investors around the world looked to him for advice and inspiration. His annual letters to shareholders were read not just by investors but by students, CEOs, and everyday people who wanted to understand money better. His influence has shaped financial education and investment strategies across the globe. With his retirement, the industry loses a calm, steady voice in a world often filled with hype and fear. His principles have also been adopted in classrooms and training programs for financial professionals. The Buffett way has become a blueprint for ethical, patient, and sustainable investing. What the future holds. Berkshire Hathaway may look different without Warren Buffett, but the systems he built will remain. Greg Abel, well prepared for this role, will lead a strong and stable company. While Buffett's presence will be missed, his principles continue to guide the team. The focus now is to uphold his legacy while carefully adapting to the future. Abel's leadership style aligns with Berkshire's values, making the transition smoother. With a solid foundation in place, the company is expected to remain a major force in the investment world. Warren Buffett's retirement marks the close of an extraordinary financial journey. From selling gum as a child to leading one of the world's largest companies, his rise was built on patience, discipline, and ethics. Though he's stepping down, his wisdom and values will continue to inspire investors and leaders worldwide. His legacy reminds us that true success comes from consistency, humility, and long-term thinking. What do you think about Warren Buffett's retirement? Are you confident in Berkshire Hathaway's future? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want more updates and insights from the world of finance, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and remember, even though legends retire, their wisdom never fades.